This is Kreskin. Of course, you know me as the Amazing Kreskin, and I have something to offer, which I've been looking to do for a number of years. It's an experience that some of you have seen just briefly on television, or if you were in a concert. But I'm going to give you the opportunity so that I will be able to, very, very shortly, without any special equipment or any special filming, I'm going to show you how I can paralyze you so that you'll have something happen that you will never, ever forget. And it can become a tremendous learning experience. You see, I look back in my career, and I can remember years ago, Skitch Henderson, a very, very famous conductor who did The Tonight Show and then had his own series and what have you. And he had me at a concert, and I was demonstrating something similar to this. I had a group of women on stage and men who were sitting in chairs, and this full orchestra in the back was playing. And suddenly, as I am looking to the audience and looking to the group on stage, I hear the music going off tune. Don't misunderstand, Skitch Henderson is one of the greatest conductors in show business history. And I turned and looked, and here the reason the music was out of tune is that the musicians in the orchestra couldn't believe what they were seeing, were getting up and putting down their instruments, and all the music was out of kilter because they saw people slumbering all over the stage, falling over each other and what have you. And it became a very unforgettable experience, something not far removed from this situation where you see dozens and dozens of people on the ground who reach a point where they can't move. They can't, some of them, if you participate, and this could be a fantastic learning experience, if you participate, how you are effective, I can't necessarily predict. You may not be able to move. You may lose all control over your limbs and slowly collapse to the stage or the room in which this is taking place, because we expect scores upon scores. I've had as many as 40, 50, 60 people outdoors who are literally lying prostrate on the ground. But other factors may take place. You may find that you can't move your arms or your legs, or that you're losing feeling in parts of your body. You may find that you cannot speak because some of the press, and this will be covered and seen internationally on the internet, some of the press will try to talk to various subjects and they will not be able to answer them. But at the same time, this incident happening to you, and by the way, it will be a temporary incident. I cannot make it permanent, although if I had the ability, I would gather a group of politicians and make it a lifelong experience, but we can't do that. So this is only going to run 5, 10 minutes and what have you. And what we can learn from them, how our body changes, how our body misperceives and distorts what is taking place, and how purely by my gestures and remarks, I can change the mind and the interest of the human body. This is an experience you will never, ever forget. We'll announce, hopefully, in a couple of weeks, the date that this will take place, probably in this part of the country, and where it will take place, because you're going to need to set aside an hour, hour and a half. And when you purchase tickets, whether it's going to be yourself or it's going to be a group of you, we know there are a number of people who are coming with friends and relatives and what have you. Just know this, you will never, never forget being paralyzed by Kreskin.